Rolene Strauss was crowned Miss South Africa at Sun City's Super Bowl on Sunday. In addition to the prestige, she walked away with a platinum crown and a cool 1.3 million rand. I'm delighted to have her in the studio with me. It's a long time since I've shaken the hand of a millionaire. Good morning, Rolene.
Good morning, Dan.
And welcome.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
Everyone asks me that question and actually don't know the answer. I think the best way to describe what I'm feeling is I'm having an out-of-body experience.
So you've really been enjoying yourself?
No, definitely.
What is a third-year medical student at the University of Free State doing in beauty pageants?
I think that I actually grew up being a very giving person. And to me, there's a golden thread between medicine and Miss South Africa. It's all about giving. And you know, you give of your time, of your skill, of your love to those around you, and that's what I'm passionate about, and I think it's a great combination.
Okay, so during your reign as Miss South Africa 2014, it's how long? It's a year or it's 15 months? How long is it? More
it's approximately a year, and then it depends what happens at the international pageants, like Miss Universe and Miss World.
Okay. Now, before we get there, as you are the reigning Miss South Africa for 2014, you talk about giving. What are you going to be focusing on? What are you going to be giving yourself to, so to speak?
As you know, the head sponsor of Miss South Africa this year is Strauss, and they have great initiatives like Take a Girl Child to Work Day. And I'll definitely be focusing on my sponsors' initiatives as well as on my passion, which is women's health. So I'll sit around a table with Sun International and Strauss and the other sponsors to see where we can you know, get the balance between my passion and their passions.
Okay. Now, you've tried your hand at Miss South Africa before in 2011 and 2012. What happened then?
Well, in 2011, I was only 19 years old. I was a first-year medical student. I'm actually a fourth year now, or was fourth year now. So I think that nothing really changed. I think it's little things that changes. You know, you get life experience. At that time, I still remember standing on that stage and knowing that, you know, this is not my year. I just had that feeling, and I knew it was Melinda Bam's year. And this time around, I just knew it was my year.
Okay, and you got support from your family to do this?
Yes, of course.
You're going to finish your medical degree as well?
I definitely will. I'm studying at the University of the Free State with Professor Jonathan Jansen as the rector, and they are extremely supportive. They're so proud of me, and I'm blessed to be there. So they gave me the opportunity to take 1 or 2 years off from my studies.
Of course, you must know Joanne Strauss.
Joanne Strauss.
She's a former Miss South Africa.
Yes,
so I just wondered, what about these Strauss's girls? They're so beautiful. Is it something in the Strauss genes?
It runs in the
genes,
yes.
Okay. Now, you planning to take part, or are you supposed to or obliged to take part in the Miss Universe or Miss World? I don't know, what are those pages that exist internationally today? Yes,
as Miss South Africa, I think it's an honor to represent our country internationally, especially with 20 years of democracy today, you know, taking the limelight back to South Africa and showing them how passionate we are about our people and about our cultures. So I would be honored to represent our country.
Yeah. If you look back at what other Miss SAs have done, and you're looking at your reign now, and you're thinking about what kind of impact you think you want to make yourself.
Yes.
I mean, you've mentioned the kinds of giving that you want to do, but when you look back in a year's time, look back at your reign, what would you have want to achieve?
I think that, you know, as a Miss South Africa, it's a great opportunity to not only use that year, but to use the years to follow as well. So it's so important to know what you want to do during your year and actually build a legacy to live on in the future as well. So yeah, I would like to build a legacy and like to be remembered as the Miss South Africa who used her year's reign not only for that year and represented our country internationally as well.
Okay, any young ladies who might be watching this interview now and thinking, I think I'm beautiful, I can take part in this. What would be your advice to them if they want to become Miss South Africa as well one day?
You know, we are such a diverse nation, and every little girl, every woman out there has something else to offer. They have their own essence to offer to the pageant, and you have to see yourself as someone that can take the pageant places and the title places, not necessarily see the title as a platform that can take you places. So, you know, dream big and go for it.
Yeah, well, good luck, and thank you very much, for coming through this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And we wish you all the best, particularly for your medical degree.
Thank you.
We need more and more doctors in South Africa.
Definitely.
Thank you very much. That's the newly crowned Miss South Africa, Rolene Strauss.
Know more about your world. eNCA.com